I said, right, that ain't funny. So to me, it wasn't funny about putting a rope around my MFing neck. I made a point. The guy was like, who the hell is this little nigga?
Recent remarks made by Denzel Washington regarding the management of African-American performers in Hollywood have sparked a contentious discussion. However, Denzel's unique quality lies in the fact that he is among the rare actors who refuses to adopt a victim character. Denzel doesn't let his experiences with discrimination from influential Hollywood people deter him from continuing. As a matter of fact, he is resolved to reveal the inner workings of the entertainment industry and the ways in which handlers and studios influence black performers. In today's video, let's unravel how Denzel Washington exposes how Hollywood elites control black actors. It's extremely difficult for aspiring actors to establish themselves in Hollywood. Thus, it's frequently considered a dream come true to have their name attached to a major honor like an Oscar or Grammy. But it appears that some industry icons are already voicing worries about the path of that caliber of fame. Moreover, some of the most well-known names in Hollywood are raising these issues. These are not petty grievances from resentful individuals. Denzel Washington is one such person, a legendary actor in Hollywood, recognized for his exceptional performance and multiple awards. Denzel distinguishes himself from the majority of other celebrities by embodying traits of a true gentleman, and we can respect in both his personal and professional lives. Denzel and Petta set a wonderful example in an era when many celebrities are endorsing open relationships and adultery as normal. It's exceptionally remarkable that they've been able to keep their Hollywood marriage stable and scandal-free for 40 years. Prior to venturing into the entertainment industry, Denzel considered pursuing a career in preaching. However, he felt that at the moment he wasn't quite ready for that calling, so he opted to let his acting and manner of living speak for themselves. But Denzel soon discovered that there is a very dark side to the entertainment world, and that it's not an easy task to remain honest in Hollywood. Denzel was caught up in the 2014 Sony email breach controversy when an unknown hacker revealed some dubious practices at Sony Pictures Entertainment. Immediately following Sony's release of Denzel Washington's film The Equalizer, when he's hacked email exchanges between a mystery producer and Michael Linton, chairman of Sony. In order to better connect with its worldwide audience, the producer recommended Sony steer clear of recruiting actors of African descent. This producer contended that if he had chosen a different main actor for the film instead of Denzel, it would have done even better financially abroad. I think there's racism among the global motion picture audience, the producer wrote. Generally speaking, films featuring an African-American lead perform poorly abroad. However, this is only the very beginning. It didn't take Denzel long to realize what was happening after he moved to Hollywood. He came to understand that the entire purpose was to make money off of the pain of black people and exploit it for amusement. The problem is that Denzel would not accept these kinds of roles and was having none of it. Actually, he became well known for himself when he shared with a producer a timeless message. In essence, he was saying that no one would find it humorous if your people were the punchline instead of the scenario. Okay, before we continue, we'd like to ask for a few moments of your time. If you want to support us, please leave a like and click on the subscribe button. This would help us create more engaging content for you. Now, moving back to where we left off. Additionally, Denzel has made no secret of his disapproval, what he sees as the unrealistic arrogance of those in the business. He said that making movies and winning awards is not as difficult as, say, sending someone to war. So it's important to keep things in perspective. Denzel quickly disregarded the notion that being an actor is a more noble or meaningful profession than any other regular job when he was asked about his worst job before he started acting during his appearance on Hollywood Reporter's Oscar Directors Roundtable alongside Mel Gibson and other Oscar-winning directors. Denzel once declared in an interview that titles have nothing to do with me. That's not who I am. Rejecting the label of movie star despite his widespread fame and all of his achievements. I make no claims whatsoever. It's like the word movie star. It's just a title you give you until you change it to something else like has been. Denzel has also been a harsh critic of the entertainment industry's tendency to come across as snobbish and how it has become overly focused on promoting political agendas during award events. But Denzel seems to have continued to take a grounded and pragmatic approach to his profession. Despite the push to join in and adapt to the Hollywood crowd, has enabled him to avoid some of the issues that other actors have. Not that he hasn't had difficulties along the way, rather he has been able to maintain composure while speaking out against the ways in which black performers are managed. Denzel, however, was very explicit in stating that he wasn't interested in adopting a victim role. He never gave it to the media's attempts to influence him in that way, despite their best efforts. He deeply believes that you shouldn't give up just because the system contains prejudices and injustices. Denzel took a rather firm stand on this, believing that it was imperative to keep moving forward in spite of the obstacles. He advocated for working hard, giving it your best, and using challenges as motivation rather than letting them define your career. Denzel's strategy was a welcome departure from the norm as he demonstrated that he could succeed on his own terms and without surrendering his soul. He demonstrated that it is possible to take control of your life and pursue achievements even in the face of an unfavorable system. But Denzel has also encountered some backlash for his beliefs when he stated in 2017 that the incarceration system wasn't the main cause of the high crime rates in the black community. He faced criticism. Rather, he highlighted the significance of having solid, wholesome family ties. I know you're thinking how this all connects to one another. Denzel's argument was that even while one acknowledges that the system isn't always equitable, one shouldn't use this as a justification for doing what Hollywood moguls want. Denzel was all about accepting accountability and making the most of your situation to drive you forward. His fortitude and tenacity have inspired many. He understood that admitting the system was skewed was just the first step. The real power was in acting, creating wholesome family dynamics, and bringing about a positive change, demonstrating that despite the appearances of the odds being against you, you don't have to compromise your morals and beliefs. But not every performer possesses Denzel's morality, and many of them have been accused of selling their souls in exchange for awards, money, and reputation. And it's not just Denzel who voiced worries about this. Kanye West famously asserted that superstars are traumatized and exploited by Hollywood elites. Additionally, comedian Cat Williams publicly claimed that Jamie Foxx may have sacrificed his integrity in order to win a movie Oscar. Cat asserted that Jamie Foxx had an affair with singer Marcus Anthony while he was performing comedy. Following that, Cat attacked Jamie for his part in the contentious Quentin Tarantino film Django Unchained. Cat seemed to believe that Jamie was only doing it to further his film career and that he was being controlled and humiliated by the industry leaders. And following Jamie's unexpected medical issue earlier this year, many fans began to speculate that either his contract had ended or he had attempted to expose certain unscrupulous industry individuals. However, accusations of making significant personal sacrifices in return for notoriety and esteemed awards were made against more than simply Jamie. One of them is Monique, who had numerous difficulties after requesting payment for her involvement in the Oscar promotional campaign for the Lee Daniels-directed film Precious, which was produced by Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry. Monique was branded as tough and had trouble being hired in the business. She also publicly accused Tyler Perry, Lee Daniels, and Oprah of snubbing her. This unsettling trend has sparked doubts and worries about the real nature of Hollywood, and very few famous people are prepared to discuss this in public. It appears that Denzel Washington is making an effort to raise awareness of this problem without jeopardizing his profession. However, some people who made more direct and unfiltered accusations, like Kanye West, were immediately blacklisted and taken off social media. Fans are now wondering who actually controls celebrities' use of their public platform in light of all of this, and whether getting notoriety in the industry comes with a hidden cost, a fan said. Denzel's always spoken the truth and remained faithful to his beliefs. Crazy thing is that because this has been going on for so long, the people in charge don't seem to care that much because they know that nothing will change and that things will only become worse. Do you believe there's still hope for positive change in the entertainment industry? And are you on Denzel's side? Let us know in the comment section down below what you think. If you want more content related to this topic, make sure to check our channel. Take care. We'll see you in the next video.